Welcome back to the Almost Friday podcast. Before we get into today's episode, we would like to announce that we are launching a Patreon next week. Bonus episode every week. It's going to be fun. We'll do a lot of stuff. It's going to be fucking great, dude.
I'm very excited. We're going to do more characters. We're going to read more character submissions because there's a lot of good characters. Guys, we had like 170 submissions in like 1 week. And there's just not enough time to do it on the normal pod. And then we also want to take some fan phone calls, some listeners. We want to get you in here live and speak to you or do some voicemails. There's a lot we have planned. This is just the beginning. We're gonna really expand and get in touch with the community, you guys, because we love you guys.
Love you. Bonus hijinks, just more content per week.
Yeah.
You get a bonus episode, fuck around more. Be a little bit of a looser vibe over there, I think.
Maybe we'll go on Omegle.
We might go on Omegle.
So let's get into today's episode. It's a great one. We'll do a lot of funny, wacky stuff on this one.
What you're doing right now,
Sorry.
It's infecting me.
Sorry. Well, let's have a good day.
Whoa! What you just did right there, you just started planting seeds in my head and you started watering them.
Well,
Anxiety seeds.
well, it gives me anxiety when you say you're not going to be ready for a podcast. that
Okay,
we've
I
had
would like
planned
you
for
to.
months.
I would like you to play the tape back where I said I'll be ready, but I'm going to be really tired.
Yeah, but being tired doesn't mean being ready because
Part
part of being ready is not being tired.
This what we're doing right now is disgusting. There's no being ready for this. We show up and that's it.
Yeah, and you hope you're in a good mood.
You pray to God we're not talking about killing ourselves in this episode. You pray. You
Yeah.
kneel down, you fucking pray to the Lord that I don't take my own life live on this fucking podcast. That's a good episode.
That's a W.
Did you hear that fucking noise she just made?
I don't know. It sounded like an elephant. You know when they go.
Yeah, okay. Bully Emily Day.
I got in trouble because, like, when I was a kid growing up, my mom, I could hear her, like, across the house in the shower, like, blow her nose. And I go, oh. And I went up to her and I told her she was an elephant. And she misunderstood what that meant.
Yeah.
Not good.
She hit you.
A lot of crying. No, it's sad. I wish she hit me. She just got real sad.
Did your parents spank you?
No.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, they spanked me.
Yeah.
I never got a spanking I didn't deserve.
True, me neither.
I never was being spanked and went, how did it get to this? It was like, this makes sense.
I remember when I was like, I must have been 5 or 6, probably maybe even younger. But me and my sister were acting up all day, acting reckless, young and reckless. And my mom was like, well, wait till your father gets home. And so me and my sister were like, we got to devise some sort of plan. And so we put on every pair of underwear that we owned. So I had 30 plus pairs of underwear on, where it was just like a layer. I remember he came home to spank me, and I just looked at him. I was like, I got you, you son of a bitch. I got you. Now what? Now fucking what? And he just walked away.
I'm so glad you said that because you just unlocked a memory. I did the same thing. We're like, my dad came home and I was being such a fucking cunt to my mom and my whole family. And my dad was like, all right, well, do you want like a spanking now or later? And I was like, I'll take it later. One moment. And I ran in my room, put all this shit on, and I was like, all right, I'm ready.
You both did it?
Didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I told you the time where my dad treated me like I was a raccoon.
Yes.
I was a fucking little bastard. 2008 economy collapse. My father, construction was
Heard of it?
not doing great in the city of Boston, so my dad had been laid off for a couple months, and I had a week off of school, and I wanted to take my bike to my friend's Matt's house, which I usually do, uninterrupted. So I tell him, he's reading on the couch, reading the newspaper, and I go, hey, I'm biking over to Matt's, and he goes, no, you're not. You got to move firewood in the backyard. You got to move mulch, dude. I just got mulch. And so I'm freaking out. I'm like 10. I'm like, fuck, I want to go to Matt. Fuck. I'm freaking the fuck out. And I'm standing at the front door. And he's just reading the newspaper. He's not looking up. He goes, "You're not going anywhere." And I just go, "Why don't you get us a job and leave us the? Why don't you get a job and leave us the fuck alone?" And I just remember him putting down the newspaper and going,
ow, ow, ow.
like looking at me like that. And immediately I knew I fucked up. So I sprint outside into the front lawn. And my dad just walks at me like fucking Mike Myers, the Halloween, whatever villain, slowly, never picking up the pace. And we're just standing in the front lawn. He's like, "Come here," all this stuff. And I just said, "Fuck you." I doubled down and went, "Fuck you."
Were tears pouring out of your face?
Fear tears too. Like I was.
Oh my God.
'Cause this
That's
was-
like the worst thing you could say.
Yeah, it's bad. It's like horrible.
Oh my
Also-
God, that hit me.
Also, it's
That
8:45 in the morning. It's early. My mom doesn't get home till 5. So he walks me. I'm sprinting as fast as I can, and he's walking. And he gets. I'm in my backyard. I got nowhere to go, and he's getting closer. It's a horror movie. He's getting closer and closer. So I just climb a tree. I just get all the way up in this tree, and he just walks underneath it, looks up, goes back inside, and then I'm in this tree from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
No.
I'm in this tree.
Dude, I'd love to see like a movie version of it, like 127 hours.
I would call.
Or what's that?
$100 you peed out of the tree, like onto the.
Yeah.
What's that movie where the girl? It's like a Stephen King book where she gets tied up in the bed and starts hallucinating because she can't leave.
I think that's just a fantasy you have. I don't know if it's.
What's a memory?
I don't know, but yes.
You don't know. What were you?
But I had my brother bring me Capri Suns. I would call him on my little flip phone.
I like the idea though that your dad called like a siege and you couldn't get supplies in or out, preventing your brother.
And then I waited for my
Starve you.
Yeah, he blocked all trade routes.
I feel like
To
you
the
punished
tree.
yourself.
Yeah, when I came inside because I waited for my mom to pull in, and then I snuck around. And I walked in behind her, and he just never brought it up. We never talked about it ever again. There's no way he remembers, or he does.
He definitely does.
Oh my
dude.
God, that would have been like the one thing I remember.
Yeah,
Why
no,
don't you leave
not-
us alone and get a fucking job?
Not to make you,
You should
feel
apologize now.
Now we're cool.
bad. That'd be too hard to apologize now.
He'd be like, "What?"
No, he'd be like, he remembers.
Yeah, I was 10.
Yeah, but he remembers.
That's how mean I was.
That's probably one of the lowest points of his life.
He's enjoying a coffee and reading the newspaper. I'm like, "I can't go to Matt's. You're a failure."
Oh my God, you're horrible.
I know. I feel so bad about it. Not really, though.
I've definitely said mean shit like that.
I don't know. I've never said anything that bad to my mom. I couldn't do it to my mom. To my sister and brother, I've tried to talk them into suicide. I'm
Oh my
positive.
God.
I'm pretty sure I have on both of them.
I said something really mean to my mom recently, and it wasn't like it was one of those things that I said you had one job, and she's never heard that before, like never heard that term before, and like she was like, you've never talked to me that way before. I've never. heard
Okay,
you say
wait.
anything like that.
We need context.
It
did
was
she
when they were visiting LA, and
They didn't buy you the right color car.
no, they made the wrong dinner reservation. Shut up. I bought my own car.
Your parents bought it. Mommy and daddy bought it.
No, they did not.
You're a Jewish American princess.
It's so not true. I'm not a Jap at all, and I was never part of a family like that. Just let it be known. Anyway, I was really frustrated because they made the wrong dinner reservations, and then they made them again, and then they were just being really annoying, and I was like, you had one fucking job.
Okay, so you were upset your mom made the wrong dinner reservation.
Because
and Liam told his dad during the economy collapsing he's a fucking loser.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm not that bad of a person, basically.
We're the same.
That's on par.
I'm trying to think of some more good ones. The only stuff I'll accidentally, because now when I see my mom, it's been a while, so I'm so acclimated to speaking how I speak around you and the fellas.
Yeah.
Which is mean. That's
the toughest part.
I forget about that sometimes.
Last time she was out here, I was calling an Uber. We're leaving someplace, and she's just in my ear, giving me information about stuff. She's trying to be helpful, but I'm calling an Uber and she's doing this, and I just go, oh my god, shut up. like I just said, like shut up. And I felt, she goes, I could just like, she's like, Liam, just told me to shut up. Like you're whispering to my dad. My dad's like, oh, that's fine.
What are you gonna do about it?
Sorry.
Liam, do I get to meet your parents when we go to Boston?
I don't know if they'll be in the city.
No.
But sure, you can, if they're in the
at
city.
a swingers club.
Come on, man. Come on. It's disgusting. Fuck. Maybe my dad might come to the bar.
Oh my God, I would die to meet Liam's parents.
To have sex with strangers.
But they would probably have no idea who I am.
They would have no idea. Why would they have any idea who you are?
I don't know. At least my parents support what I do, and they know that I like produce a podcast.
My parents support what I do.
Well, my parents know that I produce a podcast with two boys named Will and Liam. They know what Crentis is.
What's going on?
I don't know. I was waiting for it to be over. I was trying to think of others.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Maybe you'll meet a lot of my friends, which is gonna be weird. They'll have no idea who you are, I think.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think they watched the clips though.
She's not in the club, so.
Yeah, they don't know who you are then. Emily and I, we gotta keep this a secret though. Don't tell, because I'm surprising my little brother at his Division III lacrosse game on Saturday at UMass Boston.
Well,
he doesn't know you're coming in?
No.
Well, then we have to cut all this.
Well, he doesn't listen.
Okay.
Nobody tell my fucking brother.
okay, no one tell him.
Seriously, don't. That would be so annoying if you did. I'm being serious. Don't. I would like to surprise him at his game. I don't think anyone's in contact with him, but
Don't tell anyone his name.
don't tell anyone I'm coming to Boston this weekend, please.
Aren't you getting there on Thursday?
Yeah. I'm going home though.
I got to fly to my buddy's bachelor party in Dallas, like second week of May. And my sister's wedding is the next weekend. And then I think we go to Chicago the next weekend. So I'm doing back-to-back Dallas flights. But I think I'm going to surprise my mom because that's Mother's Day weekend. So I'm going to go do the bachelor party and then show up on Sunday and be like, what's up, biatch?
What's up, elephant?
What's up? What's up, hippopotamus?
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Surprising the
I'm not going to bring anything. I'm going to show up and go, surprise, I'm really hungry. Start cooking.
That's exactly how I surprised my mom last weekend. I was like, I walked into the apartment in Miami and she was in the kitchen and I just go, Mom, I'm kind of hungry. And she just looks and she goes, what the fuck are you doing here?
I'm not a Jap. I walked into our apartment in Miami.
That's where they live. They don't have another home. My dad got a job in Miami, so they had to move their life. They don't have friends there.
What do your parents do for work?
I'm not talking about this in the podcast.
Dude, I think Miami, my brother's bachelor party was there. I'd never been. Maybe the coolest place in the United States.
It's a lot of fun.
It's unbelievable.
It's so fucking fun, dude.
If you made 6 figures there, you have the time of your life.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because you got to spend a lot of money.
I did. Remember I went?
I'm aware.
Yeah. I went over a year ago. I was there for 24 hours. That was it. I was in and out. And it might have been less. And I had the company card.
You had a loaded gun.
I had a loaded gun. And you know what's crazy? No, I probably spent too much money. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah,
let's cut all this Miami junk.
Wait. You had something you wanted to talk about.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to flesh something out, see if there's anything here. The relief you feel after waking up from a nightmare, like, that's a universal. But I think it's just so funny to spend your morning. Because I woke up the other morning thinking that I had just, like, set my grandmother's body on fire at Easter dinner. And
is this an example?
That's not the dream I had.
Okay.
But my dreams are always really fucking horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wake up and I spend my morning going, holy fuck, I didn't kill my best friend. Oh my God, thank God.
Yeah.
I spend the first hour of my day like that. It's an insane way to start the day.
It is weird how it really takes a grip on your mental state. Especially the ones that feel really vivid and you think about them all day.
That was it. I just think it could possibly be a good premise for something.
Do you have nightmares where you relive scenarios?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Mine are all made up. Like I don't have a nightmare where like I relive a bad thing that happened to me.
Oh no, it's never a bad thing. Really, it's just the thing that happened, and now here's the nightmare version of it.
Oh yeah, I have that.
You never have like realistic nightmares?
I mean, I do, but I don't. I'm saying like I hear people say like, "Oh, it was in my nightmares again. I had that same dream." It's like I don't relive things that happen to me when I go to sleep. It's just like nightmare versions of the same starting point. And I've got some bad nightmares. I have night terrors. I wake up screaming and it freaks Catherine out. And River doesn't like it too much.
How often do you have these night terrors?
Probably once a month, maybe once every 3 weeks.
I'm picturing the Wolverine scene in X-Men Origins where he just wakes up and he's just like and his claws just like slowly retract back into his hands, and then his wife's like just starts scratching his chest. And she's
I don't know. I haven't seen that. I don't watch that. What is it? X-Men
Origins?
Is that a comic?
It's a movie.
Like you're reading a comic?
It's a movie.
Oh, okay.
I
might have watched that when I was like 9.
You just want to make me feel small?
Sorry, I don't know why I started attacking you. I'll give you an example of what... this is how most of my night terrors go. And you'll be my girlfriend. And I'll be me.
This is all I've ever
And we're
wanted.
in bed, and River's right here, and my dog. So it'll be like this. You have to wake me up.
William.
That's really it, though. I've woken up before screaming this. Call 911.
Really?
Call 911. And Catherine goes, stop. Oh, shit.
That's spooky. I don't think I have those. I
freaked the neighbors out. Our walls are paper thin. I can hear my neighbor's phone vibrate.
You don't have like...
Really?
What do you think he thought was happening?
My little brother sleep talks, and I can get him into a conversation. And
that's fun.
One time my buddy Sean in college, shout out Sean Garrity, he fell asleep and he was sleep talking a little bit, and so I just made him say that he was gay a bunch of times. I was like, Sean, you're gay, right? I gotta find it. It's pretty funny.
That's awesome.
It's humorous.
I tried to do that to my buddy and it backfired because he's a notorious sleepwalker. Like his parents would find him standing in his room, like holding a lamp, like standing on his desk, like that kind of sleepwalking. And I tried to fuck with him, and he sat up in the middle of the night, and he pointed to the bedroom door open into a dark hallway, and he goes, "Who's that?"
Stop! That's so scary.
And I lunged for the lamp. It scared me so bad, and I knocked the lamp over, and the top of it like shattered all over the place, and woke him up.
Oh my God.
It scared me so bad.
People who sleepwalk like that and sleep talk, it's so scary to me.
Spooky. All right, I'm going to do a character. Well, was that premature?
Me?
Me doing a character? Was
No,
that
I
premature?
would love to.
I would love to hear your character.
Okay, my character is not good today.
That means it's going to be great.
Did you know that Emily was the captain of her high school softball team? I found this. I did a little bit of a one-pager on you recently.
Not softball.
She was the catcher.
That's incorrect.
No, you weren't.
She was.
You're close, but wrong.
Field hockey.
No.
You're not a field hockey girl?
I played field hockey for in 8th grade.
You're telling me that you're not...
You're not a Jewish American princess.
You're not a field hockey or softball star? Everything about you screams...
How did you figure all this out?
I'm not a fucking Jap.
How'd you figure all this out?
He's making it up.
That she was great at softball?
That she was, yeah.
Softball captain of her high school softball team?
Yeah.
I got an inside source from someone that she went to high school with.
You're literally
they
lying.
DM you.
Somebody DM me.
I was
Listen,
captain of something though. You're right.
What?
It was softball.
Weird. No, it wasn't softball.
Computer programming club.
No, guess what sport?
Well, since you're a Jewish American princess, polo or equestrian?
No.
You can't talk. You fucking,
Gallivanting.
You rode in high school, dude.
You what?
He did crew.
That's not a
my.
wealthy sport though.
No, but it's
Yeah. No joke. The lake we. By the way, I only did it like for 8 months because my back. But no one believed me. Everyone thought I was making up my back problems, so I just looked like a quitter.
You had back problems in high school too?
Yeah. So anyway, the lake we rode on was so toxic, and they would like find bodies in it from crimes.
right.
You weren't allowed to fish in the lake because if you ate the fish, you would get mercury poisoning.
Holy fuck.
And they had these. Can you turn on the TV? Turn on the TV. Look up nutria. They had these things called nutria that would run around, and they were like mutant gerbils,
Whoa.
and they would swim in the lake next to us.
Wait, is that a
and-
beaver?
It's like a beaver squirrel rat combo.
Holy shit, that's ugly.
And wait, blow one of those up, and you would see him just like eat, like picking at a turtle's neck
They were
at
meat eaters?
at 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, they were disgusting. They would swim around in this toxic lake. It was like out of a video game.
Holy shit.
Like in a zombie video game where you have to cross a river. And my quad was the only quad to ever tip over in this guy's entire time coaching, and we fell into the lake. Bachman Lake, for those of you that live in Dallas, it's disgusting
How'd you guys tip over?
because I was not very good at my job.
Really?
I think we got our oars stuck together, and then
Why did you want to do rowing? It's the lamest sport alive.
really good cardio, and you get in very, very good shape.
Yeah, but nobody wants to fuck you because you're on the crew team. So what's the point?
I went to an all-boys school with 40 guys. I wasn't fucking anyone.
Come on, man. Don't make it real.
You got to forget about you keep forgetting.
I
We
do
live
always-
very different lives.
Yeah.
Look at us.
You know what pisses me off is when someone's like, "Yeah, I was a Division I athlete in college," and then they were on the crew team. Jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. Like nobody gives a fuck that you rode fast, dude. I certainly don't.
I have respect for it since I did it.
I'm being really mean today.
No, you're not. You're nicer than you usually are.
If you did crew,
Jebediah Pleasurefield. This is my
that's
character.
a great name.
Yeah, obviously it's a great name. Okay, so we are settlers in 10,000 BC.
Yes.
And our crops are dying. Oh, dude, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
I don't fucking know.
The crops are dying, you know,
It won't rain.
across the... I heard in the Mesopotamia, they'll do like human sacrifices to get it to rain.
Huh.
That's an option we can explore. I mean, I guess I could just cut up and gut my wife, and we can spill our guts over the crops and bury her in the crop field to see if that helps. I don't know. I just want to explore every option.
So, but we don't really have the same gods as they do.
Okay, well then what am I going to do with her body?
You've already done it.
Hmm?
You've already killed her.
I'm saying hypothetically.
Okay, so you haven't killed her yet? Jebediah.
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap.
No. No. All right, that was it. I butchered the delivery, but whatever. There it is.
I don't like it.
I don't know what you want me to do.
You got me all excited. But then I also started thinking too much. I'm like, where are they farming? 10,000 BC? Where do they have like set up? I was picturing where in the
Asia?
world.
Asia Minor. Guys never read a book.
10,000 BC? I would figure that's hunter-gatherer.
No, they had some farming, very early stages of farming.
Right.
Emily, Google it. When did they farm for the first time?
I thought that would have been like a 6,000 BC.
I can't believe I blew that character.
I don't think you blew it, man.
Yeah, it's 10,000 BC.
Yeah. You really...
Wow, on the dot.
Yeah. Fuck, I look like a real cunt.
I believe Asia Minor is the Fertile Crescent.
All right, I got one. My name is Ethan Lunch.
Oh,
I am a high school guidance counselor who underreacts to situations.
okay.
And I walk into a bathroom. You're a high school student. You're beating another high school student to death with a hammer.
Okay.
So I open the door, and you're doing it, and
All right.
I see you. Fellas, time out. Guys. Gentlemen, time out. Hey, time out. Cool out. Guys, take a chill pill. Guys, time out. Max, time out. Time out. Relax, man. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I'm calling a timeout. God. All right, I'll come back, but you come see me.
Dude, I hit that guy in the head 35 times.
You killed him.
I threw out my shoulder.
Yeah, you killed him.
Yeah, his head looks like a caved-in watermelon.
He just calls timeout. He's a guy that's just seeing a murder happening. Just goes timeout, guys. That was pretty funny. Maybe not. Maybe I don't belong.
Your character was way better than mine. All right, this is Elliot Shagwell.
Holy shit. Fucking name.
All right, we are in an elevator that just stopped. We're trapped. Oh, God damn it. Hi, the elevator stopped.
Fuck.
All right, well, I guess that is the poop and jack off corner. That's the piss corner.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it immediately. Like,
It's so fucking bad. So lame.
no, it's not.
It's so lazy.
You just didn't have to laugh.
I know, but I laughed because it was so lazy.
Also, I knew the second you said respect, I knew it was. He immediately designates a poop and jack off corner, and then a pee corner, and then a sleeping corner.
Sorry.
No, it's
It's
really
like
good.
not even that funny, but it's like,
It's really funny.
oh God,
It's really funny.
I'm such a mess today. Look up meat spin, Emily. What? Do you know what it is?
No.
No, you have to go to meatspin.com.
No.
You have to.
What?
What is it?
Don't look it up. Our computer's going to get flagged.
But I've actually never been on it.
It's just a man helicoptering his penis on loop.
Really?
Yeah. All right, guys, taking a quick break from the episode. We're brought to you today by Arctic, one of our biggest supporters and sponsors. Check out this cool little Arctic cup. Pour some liquid in there. It's going to stay hot forever. It's going to stay cold forever. Whatever temperature you put in there, it's staying that way.
Look
These
at this
are high.
thing.
These are high quality.
These are great. And you can customize yours like we customized this one, the Almost Friday podcast.
They've also got those massive coolers, which have come in. They've come in handy for guys like us.
Best water bottle I've ever owned.
Yeah.
That's a
Actually,
fact.
though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
If you go to arcticoutdoors.com, you can look at all their products. It's going to be like Christmas Day when you go on there.
You should check it out.
And that's rticoutdoors.com. Guys, for the price, you really cannot beat the quality that you're getting. It looks good.
rticoutdoors.com.
Oh, I actually really like that one.
This one has my last name on it.
All right. Getting back in there. I got one.
All right.
We gotta lean towards each other a little more. You're a hot girl at the gym,
Okay.
and I'm the creepiest motherfucker ever, and I've decided to talk to you.
Okay.
Hi.
Sorry?
Are you using those?
Yeah. I'll be done in a minute. I'll be done in a minute.
Right. Where are you from? Is that your white Nissan? I think I pulled in at the same time as you. Is that your white Nissan outside?
Yeah.
I had a similar car. I used to drive a white car. So
Okay, I'm gonna finish my workout.
what's your name?
I'm gonna finish my workout.
What's your I'm
Cassandra.
Oh, hi Cassandra. I'm Tim.
I feel like you already knew my name.
So, Cassandra, why do you even work out? You're already in such great shape.
I'm gonna finish my workout.
Right. So, I could help. I could help you.
No.
Probably because you have a boyfriend.
I'm just really uncomfortable right now. And honestly, I've seen you staring at me all week, and I saw you follow me in this morning.
You have camel toe.
Sorry.
You have beautiful camel toe.
Why did that make me feel like I have camel toe?
And I'll pay you any amount of money for those pants. I only have $7.
$12,000.
I only have. Can I have a ride home?
I thought you drove in the same time as me.
I did. Come, I'll leave my car here and you drive me home.
I don't feel comfortable with that. You have been a pest, a nuisance to everyone in this gym, and you're making me really uncomfortable.
He's just like all the other girls. Nobody ever likes Tim.
Yeah, because you're creepy and you come up and you sexually harass me.
If we were together, I wouldn't make you shave your legs or your forearms. I'd like that.
Wow, I've never
You could fart around me.
had anyone treat me this way.
You could, if you have to fart right now, you could.
When are you done with your workout?
I'm done now. Whenever you're done.
I could be done right now. Do you want to go have sloppy sex in the sauna?
Yeah.
Okay. What's his name?
Tim.
Tim what? Tim fuck.
Tim fuck.
Tim Tickle.
Ooh, that's a little on the nose, but Tim Black. That's based off a true story. I had to bear witness to the creepiest fuck of all time hitting on this girl at a gym. He wasn't, I mean, like, he really wasn't that creepy. But to me, he was an absolute creep. But I was stretching out and he was talking to this girl.
You should have saved her.
Well, the first half of it, I thought they were, the way he was talking, I was like, oh, they must be friends. And then I could kind of tell, because she kept doing, like, what's up? Like, taking out the headphone. And I was like, buddy.
I hate that.
Buddy, like, what's wrong with you?
If the headphone goes back in, you walk away.
That's your, dude, what are you doing?
People, like, need to learn social cues.
Why would you even talk to a girl in public ever? Like, unless you're drunk at a bar, there's no excuse to be speaking to a woman. Like, why are you talking to? Why would anyone ever talk to anyone? It doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. The gym.
Should we do your therapy session? We'll explain it first before you go over there.
So
Liam and I are going to explain to each other childhood moments that keep us up at night.
hey, you know we're sponsored by BetMGM. We're using them for all of our picks. It's the playoffs, guys. Hockey, basketball. We're getting all our picks with BetMGM. If you use the BetMGM app, the bonus code is BEERS, 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 for up to $1,000 risk-free bet on your first bet. I said if you use bonus code BEERS with the BetMGM app, you could get up to $1,000 risk-free bet on your first bet as long as you're 21 years of age or older, or you got to be you have to do it in a state where sports betting is legal. So just check on that, follow the rules, and there are resources if you do have any gambling addictions. So those are available as well. BetMGM, bonus code BEERS, up to $1,000 risk-free bet on your first bet. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's nuts. Let's get back into the episode.
This is a new segment we're going to try, and it's probably going to suck, but I'm going to explain to Liam something. A core negative memory I had that I haven't thought about in a while. One of those memories that keeps you up at night for no reason. It happened to you in 3rd grade, and you think about it, and no one else remembers it except you. One of those moments. It was noon, just before gym class. I was in 2nd grade. Miss Peterson was my teacher. Taught me everything, history, math, you name it, English. And we all formed a single file line to go over to gym. We all had gym at the same time. There were 3 classes in the 2nd grade. So I think it was about 30 kids each class. There were about 90 kids in my grade. We all went to the gymnasium. And the gym teacher pulled me aside and said, "Hey, Miss Peterson tells me you know all the Weird Al Yankovic songs." I knew all the lyrics. And for some reason, they convinced me that we would spend the first 10 minutes of gym class and I would stand in the center of the basketball court while everyone sat evenly spaced around it. And I performed the Weird Al Yankovic songs, like 2 of them in a row, all the lyrics in front of them, and everyone was just silent, and I just rapped them. And everyone watched me from every angle. I felt like I was Dane Cook at one of those coliseums. And I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but that is just one of those core memories where I look back and I go, what the fuck? Who let that happen? I knew every word.
Would you remember which songs?
Yeah. White and Nerdy. That was the big one.
And the other?
Just imagine me like this, years before I hit puberty. See, I was...
Yeah, you were in 2nd grade.
How old was I then? 9?
8.
So this was 8. So this was 12 years before I hit puberty. And imagine what my voice sounded like singing the Weird Al songs in front of the entire school.
You still remember the lyrics, don't you?
Yeah. Because you want to know why?
Why?
Because I had been practicing them so that I could sing them to my smaller class during like our show and tell or whatever. And I sung some of the SpongeBob songs too.
You used to not be inside of the little shell. You used to be a pretty outgoing guy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Well, what was the reaction to your songs?
I don't even remember. It's silence.
Oh, man.
They did it again, like the next week. And some of the girls came up with me to do the dance to the White and Nerdy.
You were a king.
So I was like, it was like High School Musical, dude.
Holy fuck.
But I look back. What were they thinking? The silence was deafening. It was bad.
The sky was beautiful on fire.
It doesn't sound that embarrassing.
No, it does. Don't get me wrong, it does.
Emily?
Sounds absolutely brutal.
It was.
Do you have dreams about nightmares about it?
No, but every time I think about it, I want to find that kid and drown him in a bathtub.
You? You want to find you?
Yeah.
Wait, what was the other song? We got to hold up a picture of Will in 2nd grade too during this.
It was either the eBay song.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Would you mind singing a little preview?
I would mind. So you're actually making me Yeah, I would mind. You're making me relive my trauma.
I'm so sorry.
Holy shit. What? Nobody brought that up in middle school? Hey, remember when you fucking sang?
I left. I went to a different school.
Smart.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I went to a different school the next year.
Did you?
2 years later. I'm sure they all said it behind my back. I'm sure they're still talking about it, those cunts. I hate them! I hate them!
It's okay. They can't hurt you anymore.
Okay.
They only exist in the past.
Yeah, I think the coach that pulled me aside should be tried for child sex crimes.
Yeah, that's crazy that they would do that to you.
Not that I was sexualized, but whatever the punishment is for that, it's fair. and it should be applied to them.
Oh my God. Jesus.
I remember getting up there and going, this is a mistake. But we've gone too... I was excited at first. I was like, yeah, I know every word. This is going to be cash. I'm finally getting my shot to show everyone what I'm made of.
My bones are cold thinking about this.
I got up there, I went, oh no.
Oh no, 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 no.
And then there was a one word in the song, Amish Paradise. I sang that one. And he says hell in the song. And I said it on stage and I thought they were going to expel me.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you nervous after?
Yeah. That's all I have. This is probably a really boring story, but
No, that was excellent. I'm just kind of
bummed out for you.
No,
you can be bummed. It's a bummer.
No, it's adorable. You're in second grade. You're singing your favorite comedy songs. Little artist.
I was a performer. I don't think I ever told my parents. I think when I went home, they're like, "What'd you do at school today?" I knew that was something I couldn't share. Like at a young age, I knew that was something that I could never let my brother or my sisters find out about.
Oh my fucking God. I used to write raps.
Swap.
For the audio listener, they are swapping seats. Liam is now laying down.
All right, Liam. Dish.
In third and fourth grade, I wanted to be the next great white rapper. I had just seen 8 Mile, and I thought I could do it. So I would write raps all the time.
What were they about?
Girls in school.
Were they love songs or just like...
No.
Were they mean?
Everything I wrote was mean, yeah. I think I was just like using it as like an outlet because I was fat and everyone made fun of my man titties, especially the girls.
How old were you?
Third or fourth grade. Both probably. And I remember having a notebook filled with them.
I'm picturing Eminem when he's on the bus in 8 Mile and he's just got random lyrics scribbled all over.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. That's what I wanted it to look like. I was trying to do that. And I remember one day this girl who I had a crush on rejected me. Rejected my advances.
Oh no, you didn't.
No, so I just went home. I remember running up to my room, and I had it. And it was under my where I kept my clothes. It was hidden in my notebook with my rhymes and raps. And I just remember just like writing her name and like doing other shit. And then later that day, I felt so embarrassed about it that I went up, but I didn't want to throw it out. I was so afraid of people finding my notebook with my rhymes that throwing it out was not even enough. But my first response was, okay, I should burn this. But if I just started burning a notebook in the backyard, my dad would be like, what's going on, pal? And so I ripped up there was probably 30 pages. I ripped up every single one into tiny pieces so that you could never, and then I flushed them all like piece by piece down the toilet.
Like separate flushes?
Separate. Like I would get as many as I could in without clogging the toilet with paper. But I was afraid that someone would go into our septic tank, get them, and piece them together. That's how afraid I was. So I was like, they're all gone. And I remember it took me all afternoon.
What's that movie where they tape up the paper shredded vertically to figure out? Oh, what's it? What is that movie? But yeah, that's hilarious. I would do that sometimes when I was a kid. I would write I would keep a journal about how I felt, which is mental health. And I would get embarrassed about it later and I would shred it up because I was also worried my mom would dig through and try to puzzle it together.
Yeah. I would, at this time, I think I was only listening to Eminem, Jay-Z, and the Beastie Boys. So that was fueling me.
I would pay an ungodly amount of money to look at those rhymes.
I remember there was... Oh, fuck.
Oh, no, what?
Oh, I'm trying to think of what it was like. One of them was like, give her a taste of her own medicine, something like that. Jesus Christ.
What was her name?
I can't say it. I still know her. If she heard this, she'd be fucking horrified.
Give her a taste of her own medicine. Marilyn.
Holy fuck.
Marilyn, you're my heroine.
You unzip me, man. I don't like it.
I hate how it feels.
Have my first kiss. She had heavy lips. It's still nice. I was the frog kid. I think that's it. I think that's all. I threw a rock at her one time. My crush in 2nd grade. I missed.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
That's a weird thing that little boys do. Because I remember I had a crush in 2nd grade. I was like in love with this girl in 2nd grade. And I decided I would just be super mean to her and like shun her. And just pretend she didn't exist. And I was like, this is my master plan to get her to marry me.
That would have worked in high school.
So would have worked. I used to do the weirdest fucking shit to guys I had crushes on in elementary school. One time I took an art class and you had to draw like a picture of someone else, and I literally drew a picture of my crush, like a portrait of my crush, and I walked into school the next day and I handed it to him. I was like, this is for you. And he was like,
what year was this?
this was 5th grade. So like we're older at this point.
2nd grade.
Certain boys would think that you're a loser and want you to go to hell.
He did.
Other boys would think that other boys would fall in love with you.
Yeah.
He thought I was a loser and wanted me to go to hell.
In 2nd grade, I stole one of my mom's necklaces and gave it to my crush. It was probably nice. So the 2nd grade girl came home with it. Her mom was like, who the fuck gave this to you? And
I've been tricking.
she, in front of everyone the next day at school, gave me back that. And I didn't know that her mom was like, you have to give that. He took that from his mom. So she's like, my mom said I can't have this, in front of everyone. And handed it to me. And I was devastated. Devastated. Cried in the bathroom.
Did your school ever do that thing where you had to? Everyone had their bag for Valentine's Day on their in their cubbies, and you had to go put a note for everyone. I remember I hated that. I was so worried about the messages I was writing and if people would be reading them to one another, and like if I would get if my crush would give me a message and I'd compare it to what she gave the
other
guy.
people. Yeah, I used to literally buy separate cards for my like crush, and I would write like from your secret admirer. Oh,
In 3rd grade, I told my mom that we were too old to do the cards you buy from the store. So I wrote individual ones on Post-it notes. One for every kid in the class.
So sad. I remember there was this one girl that started a rumor that I had kissed her, and she was mean. No one liked her. So I didn't give her a Valentine's card. She was the only one. And that was a big no-no. You had to give everyone a card.
What'd she say?
I don't think she was very happy.
One time, this is one of the meanest. My best friend, Will Chevy. Great guy. We were evil to him growing up. Like, so fucking mean to him. We still are. But like, he had a big old crush on my friend Kendra, who is the girl in the bomb diffuser sketch.
Oh, yeah.
And we were young. And he left her a note. It was like, he was in love with her. He was like, please meet me outside the bathroom after school. I think he was going to try to kiss her, do whatever. And so we catch wind of this and we're like, oh my God, like, let me see the note. So she shows us the note and we give her $5. We're like, go home after school. Don't say yes, but then go home. So she's like, all right. And so he's sitting inside the boys' room and we're like, 5 of us are outside of the door and we're like, Will, they come out. And he walks out thinking it's going to be Kendra, and it's all of us, and we're like, oh, fuck you, like all this stuff.
that's so mean.
Dude, that is... in the movie Inside, when she has a negative core memory and one of those golden orbs dies and like goes dim?
Yeah.
That's what you did to him.
Yeah, he's a great kid. I love him. we fuck with him a lot.
Killed himself 5 years back. Great guy. Never knew why.
One time we put gum in his hair, and then I was like, I'll cut it out. And we went to the bathroom, and we just like started chopping out chunks of his hair. And he had to come the next day with a full bone, like shaved head, like a zero. And it was so fucking funny.
Dude, you were the biggest bully.
But he was my best
The
friend.
worst.
No, I know. I'm kidding.
I never did it to anyone I wasn't best friends with.
Liam's the type of guy to just take shit too far and actually upset people, but like not give a fuck.
The way you said that sucked.
Were you trying to make fun of me because that was good?
What do you
But
mean?
were you trying to make fun of me just now?
Yeah, the way you said that was so harsh.
Yeah. Well,
He doesn't give a fuck.
All right. I'm going home.
Wait, what?
Wait, what happened?
You're on the winning end of that interaction.
Oh, okay.
All right, swap.
All right, that's the episode, guys. I hope everyone had a fun time.
I had fun and I got some stuff off my chest.
I feel like we got a lot. Yeah, there was a lot of emotional trauma to work through.
I feel like a 5-ton elephant finally.
Just like your mama.
What? Just like who?
Your mom.
What are you saying about my mom?
You said.
You're calling my mom an elephant?
You said.
I fucking love that woman. And you're calling her an elephant?
All right.
We're firing up a Patreon next week. There'll be a brand new episode on Patreon, an extra bonus episode on Patreon. It's not gonna be that expensive monthly fee of like $3 or some shit. Support us by subscribing to the Patreon. We'll read a lot of your character submissions, act them out, do all that fun jazz. Talk about crazy, wacky stuff like we normally do.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking about doing some voicemails. You know, you guys send in some sort of like what Theo Vaughn does. Try to do that. Rip him off completely. Fuck it. Who cares?
Yep.
We're already ripping off.
We're behind a
else.
paywall. He'll never know.
We just want to interact with you guys more.
There you go.
Emily's big on that.
Emily's huge on
She
that.
loves the community. We do too. We are incapable of figuring out how to properly structure and run things. So Emily is helping us get in touch with you guys more because we love you guys.
Love you, man.
Care about you.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Care about you.